You may think that you have a good grasp of the world that surrounds you. With specialized organs dedicated to sensing light, sound, the solid touch of matter, and the chemical nuances of molecules, our brains seem well fitted to perceive all the possible stimuli the universe can provide. But this simply isn't true. There is much, much more to reality than meets the eye, ear, or fingertip. Take light. Most of us are able to see the world in glorious, sharp-focused technicolor, but visible light is just a tiny fraction of a wider electromagnetic spectrum whose waves are constantly and imperceptibly washing over us every moment of our lives. High-energy gamma and X-rays are emitted by the food we eat, the bricks that make up our homes, and even our own bodies. The radiative energy from the sun, which we may think we can perceive, contains around 10% ultraviolet light, with the capacity to penetrate and damage our skin and eyes. And at energies lower than visible light, sunlight is composed of around 50% infrared radiation, some of which we experience as heat. But even at lower energies, infrared technologies like motion sensors and television remotes send and receive their signals entirely undetected. Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, cellular mobile, and GPS all work by exchanging information through the air via microwave frequencies of radiation. Meanwhile, our analog radios and televisions use the longest wavelength of EM radiation, radio waves. If we could see all of them, we would be blinded. All told, for all our apparent sentience, we are unaware of at least 99% of what is occurring within the universe. Perhaps this is just as well, as it is hard to imagine how our brains could adapt to cope with all the possible stimuli. And behind it all, everywhere, a faint backlit glow. The lingering radiation of the first light in the cosmos. For the first few 100,000 years of the universe's existence, it was utterly opaque, despite being full of light. Such a concept is hard for us to imagine today, but since a trillionth of a second after the Big Bang, the photons that carried much of the energy in the universe had become trapped in a maze of their own making. With matter and energy occupying opposite sides of the same coin, the cooling of the newborn cosmos saw pure energy transformed into matter, flooding the universe with subatomic particles. The density and intense vibrational energy of these such that photons simply could not penetrate the swarm.